Affordable cars, believe it or not, they still exist. These cheap cars on our list offer a lot for your money. And what's better than saving money on this new car market? It's really smart to stick to a budget. With your budget in mind, today we've compiled a list of cars that we believe are suitable for budget-conscious new car buyers. Not only are these some of our favorite new cars for sale, but they're also very affordable. So without any further ado, let's get started. Number 5. 2021 Hyundai Elantra. At $19,650, the 2021 Hyundai Elantra is one of the lowest starting prices in the compact car class. The sporty Elantra N-Line starts at $24,100, while the top-tier limited trim starts at $25,450. Sometimes aggressive styling can help hide a car's flaws, but that's not the case with the 2021 Hyundai Elantra. The style and substance come together to create an affordable compact sedan that's one of the best on the market right now. Inside and out, funkiness helps you stand out from the traditionally conservative Econobox crowd. But that's only the beginning. Even the base Elantra SE has an 8-inch touchscreen with a wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a plethora of active and passive safety systems, and a 147 horsepower i4 gas engine that claims up to 43 miles per gallon on the highway. It's a little boring to drive, but there is a turbocharged N-Line model if you need to get your adrenaline pumping. The seats are also reasonably supportive and comfortable. The infotainment system in the Elantra is simple to use, with logically organized menus and multiple ways to operate it, including touch, physical, and voice controls. The Elantra seats up to 5 people and has plenty of room for adults in both rows thanks to larger interior dimensions for the 2021 model year. Number 4. 2022 Toyota Camry. A list of great affordable cars would be incomplete without mentioning the Toyota Camry, the mid-size sedan segment stalwart. Sure, most people talk about the Toyota Camry like they're talking about a package of envelopes they bought at Staples, but for good reason. The Camry has stood as good, reliable, and affordable transportation for families of all shapes and sizes for decades. The Camry, unsurprisingly, shows no signs of slowing down. The non-hybrid Camry is extremely affordable, but it comes standard with a slew of technology and safety features, even on the base LE model. It's also a smooth operator, providing a well-cushioned ride that makes long journeys feel much shorter. The base price of the Camry is $25,295. The V6-powered XSE, which starts at the $35,720 mark, is the most expensive Camry trim. The Camry has a nice cabin, but there are a few too many plastics if you ask me, and some wind and road noise enters the cabin, but however, the higher trims are significantly more upscale than lower ones, so it's fine. The eTune infotainment system is simpler to use, with a responsive touchscreen and a plethora of large, well-organized physical buttons. The Camry has 5 seats. Both rows of seats are comfortable and supportive throughout the day, and drivers will appreciate the excellent outward visibility. Space is adequate in both rows, with enough head and legroom for most adults. The Camry is equipped with a 4-cylinder engine that produces 204 horsepower, and a 301 horsepower V6 engine is optional. Each engine is mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission that shifts smoothly. The 4-cylinder engine is adequate for everyday driving, although some do say it's a little sluggish at times. Consider upgrading to the V6, which allows the Camry to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 6 seconds. Number 3. 2022 Hyundai Accord Hybrid. The Honda Accord is like a blue chip stock. It's always good to buy. The 2022 Honda Accord is a fantastic car and a great buy if you're looking for an affordable family sedan. It's got a spacious and premium interior with comfortable seats, an easy-to-use infotainment system, and a slew of standard technology and safety features. It's athletic and enjoyable to drive on a daily basis, and its turbocharged engine lineup provides a good mix of performance and fuel economy. And the trunk of this Honda is pretty large too. The starting price for the 2022 Honda Accord is at $26,120, which is slightly higher than the mid-size class car average. The mid-range Accord EXL costs around $32,440, while the top-of-the-line Accord Touring costs $38,050. In terms of interior quality, the Honda Accord punches above its weight. The interior is sleek and modern, with mostly higher-end, soft-to-touch materials. Everything feels solid and well-made. There's little wind or road noise to speak of. The interior could easily pass for a more expensive Acura model if it weren't for the Honda badge on the steering wheel. Honda equips every 2022 Accord with an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system that works flawlessly. The graphics are clear, the display responds quickly to inputs, and the menu layout is simple. The 2022 Honda Accord is equipped with a 192 horsepower turbocharged 1.5-liter four-cylinder engine as standard. Front-wheel drive and a continuously variable automatic transmission (CVT) are standard. This powertrain is adequate for daily driving, and it propels the Accord quickly off the line and up to speed. Number 2. 2022 Chevrolet Bolt EV. The first-generation Chevrolet Bolt EV was a lovely, albeit flawed, electric hatchback. The Bolt EV is back for the 2022 model year with a slew of upgrades and a second variant that we'll get to later, that make this 5-door properly compelling and even more worthy of your attention and your money. Outside, the Bolt EV has a more aggressive appearance while maintaining its hatchback shape. Inside, dramatic improvements abound, from the overall design to the materials used. The dashboard is dominated by a 10.2-inch infotainment screen and standard safety features including lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, and automatic high beams with adaptive cruise control and a surround view camera system available as options. Oh, and it has a range of 259 miles, which is nothing to shake a stick at for most commuters. The 2022 Chevrolet Bolt EUV starts at $33,995, making it the least expensive electric SUV on the market right now. The mid-level Premier trim costs $38,495, and the fully loaded Launch Edition costs $43,495. The powertrain of the Bolt EUV consists of a 65 kWh lithium-ion battery pack and an electric motor that drives the front wheels via a single-speed transmission. This engine produces 200 horsepower and 266 pound-per-feet of torque, easily propelling the Bolt around town and up the highway speeds. Number 1. 2021 Ford Bronco Sport. Another day, another paragraph extolling the virtues of Ford's baby Bronco, later renamed the Bronco Sport. This small SUV won our hearts with a potent blend of capability and quality, with a dash of nostalgia thrown in for good measure. The starting price of the 2021 Ford Bronco Sport is $26,820, which is higher than the average for the compact SUV class. The limited edition first edition model costs $38,500 more. When the rear seats are upright, the Bronco Sport has 32.5 cubic feet of cargo space and 65.2 cubic feet when they're folded flat. That's about average for a compact SUV, but there's enough space for coolers and bulky hiking pack bags, carry-on suitcases, and even a pair of mountain bikes. The rear window can be opened independently of the liftgate, allowing small items to be loaded into the cargo area without having to open the entire hatch. The Ford Bronco Sport is a 2-row, 5-seat SUV. The front seats are comfortable and there's plenty of head and legroom, even for taller passengers. The elevated driving position offers a commanding view of the road ahead, as well as excellent visibility to the sides and rear. Because of the SUV's stepped roofline, the rear seats have plenty of headroom, but the legroom is limited. The Ford Bronco Sport has an 8-inch touchscreen with the brand's Sync 3 infotainment software. The menus are straightforward and uncluttered, and the touchscreen responds very satisfyingly quick to inputs. And there's plenty of buttons and knobs for the main audio and climate controls, making it simple to adjust these functions while you're driving. The 2021 Ford Bronco Sport has 2 engine options: the 1.5-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder engine in the base, Big Bend, and Outer Banks models produces 181 horsepower and 190 pounds-per-feet of torque. A 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with 250 horsepower and 277 pounds-per-feet of torque powers the Badlands and First Edition models. Both have an 8-speed automatic transmission and an all-wheel drive. It may not win every battle on paper when it comes to cargo space or towing capacity, but the Bronco Sport has so much guts you can't help but admire it. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, then do like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more such exciting content. I'll see you in the next one.